From 5 News, I'm meteorologist Stephen Elmore. This is your 5+ extended forecast. Light showers are expected for this evening going into tomorrow morning. It's going to be associated with that first cold front that's coming in. Second reinforcing shot of cooler air is going to be coming in by the time we get to Tuesday morning, early afternoon. So Wednesday looking like our coolest morning coming up this week. Two things I want you to focus on here when we take a look at the national map. I know there's a lot going on here, but really the two factors here are going to be these two low pressure systems. First cold front swinging in, bringing in that rainfall that we're expecting for this evening. The next shot of cooler air is coming just behind it, and that's going to make temperatures just feel a little bit cooler with some stronger winds by the time we get to the morning hours later on this week. Here's a look at the rest of the overnight hours tonight and into tomorrow morning. I think those light showers continue. We actually get a brief period tomorrow of maybe some sunshine peeking out for that morning commute, but then we start to see some rain chances sneaking back in there by the time we get sometime between Tuesday midday and Tuesday evening. I think that's that next shot of cool air coming in associated with that next cold front. That's going to bring the chances of a few stray showers here and there, and that's going to linger at least through Wednesday morning. Overall, rain chances look very low. I think we're only close to about 1/10 of an inch of any rainfall at all. This morning we had that patchy drizzle. I think you should expect more of those moderate showers this evening, overnight into tomorrow morning. Overall, though, should be another round of some lighter showers going into our Tuesday, and then sometime Tuesday midday into the early afternoon, we could see another round of those showers. Two fronts we're talking about going into Tuesday. It's going to be really windy outside as well. Wind gusts could peak up near 30 to 35 miles per hour, but also we're going to be seeing some wet roads as well, so just be careful as you head out on the road for your Tuesday morning commute. Northwest Arkansas into tomorrow. Again, here's our brief pause where we actually see a little bit of sunshine breaking through in the morning hours. Once we get into the afternoon, more cloud coverage starts to build in, and unfortunately, that's going to take over for our daytime highs for the day. You see, we start off close to those mid-30s, only topping out, though, into the mid-40s for tomorrow, not allowing that sunshine to warm up our temperatures much. Across the river valley, unfortunately, while it's going to be a nice morning, daytime highs don't get much better. Cooler air sinking down to the surface is not going to allow those daytime highs to climb much from where we're going to start off for tomorrow morning. Again, here's a look at those winds for Tuesday morning. Really, while everybody's still asleep, I think is when we're going to have the greatest winds or the strongest winds outside, anywhere between 25 to 35 miles per hour coming from the northwest. That's what's going to make tomorrow morning so chilly outside, with wind chill values just below the freezing point in northwest Arkansas. Around the river valley, we're going to be seeing those mid to upper 30s for Tuesday morning. Overall, I think collectively across northwest Arkansas and the river valley, Wednesday morning looking like it's going to be our coolest outside. Here's a look at Tuesday, though. Again, just below the freezing point in northwest Arkansas for tomorrow. Across the river valley, need to give a little bit extra time to allow that cooler air to sink down to the surface. Still need that jacket as you head out the door. And again, Wednesday morning looking just a bit more brisk outside. We look at Wednesday morning. Now everybody feeling like we're around those mid to upper 20s outside. Good news is winds look to be a little bit lighter. It's just going to be very chilly outside. Daytime highs for your Tuesday, again, not climbing much from where we're going to start off for the day, mainly due to two reasons. One, we're going to be seeing extra cloud coverage building into the afternoon, and also because of those strong northwest winds associated with that cold front. Daytime highs look like this, only into the low to mid 40s across northwest Arkansas, across the river valley, into those upper 40s for tomorrow. Again, not much of a difference from where we're going to start off our morning. You see where the dramatic difference is from where we were today with daytime highs into the mid to upper 50s. Tomorrow, mid to upper 40s, at best, is what we'll see. Gradually starting to warm up, though, throughout the rest of the week and into the weekend, but some rain chances start to sneak back in as well by the time we get to Friday night into Saturday, and then Sunday night going into Monday later on this week. But the good news is, you see how warm these temperatures are? That's why we're talking about maybe just some rain chances coming on later on this week, and not what we see most of the time as we get closer and closer towards the first day of winter, is that winter precipitation. I think we're standing on the good side here of just seeing some of that rainfall. When we look at the temperature trend, again, again, cooler over the next few mornings, but then towards the end of the work week going into the weekend, we get some warm air to start to filter back in. And I think overall, the times that we avoid the rain coming up later on this week should be pretty nice outside. You see, tomorrow morning, that's when we're going to hang on to a greater rain chance. I think that's our best for the work week. Next one coming after that, Friday night going into Saturday, and then maybe by the time we get to the end of the weekend, we could be seeing some. When we take a look at collectively across northwest Arkansas and the River Valley along with eastern Oklahoma, what we could see for the end of this work week's total, right around 1/4 of an inch up to an inch of rainfall at its greatest end, I think. And especially further towards central Arkansas you live, across the River Valley, Johnson, Logan, Scott counties, has the better chance of seeing some of those higher rainfall totals as well. We'll see how that plays out as we get just a little bit closer. What overall the collective story, though, that you may have seen on social media or you've heard us talking about recently is the outlook that the Climate Prediction Center is focusing on for the rest of the month. This is taking us all the way out until December 19th, and you see the entire lower 48 here of the map is showing above average temperatures. This is not saying that it's going to be warm outside by any means. It just means that it's going to be warmer than usual for this time of year. And it gets even better when we take a look at the extended forecast. It's looking like we're going to be staying warmer, getting closer towards Christmas as well. When it comes to the precipitation outlook over the short term, again, some scattered showers here and there every other day should be pretty good for us. This is what we have for the extended outlook, though. This takes us out till December 23rd. Again, we see the entire lower 48 underneath above average temperatures going into mid to late December. At this point, further west you live, starting to play in those travel ideas, at least it looks warmer than normal. Again, not going to be warm outside, just warmer than what it's being like for this time of year. When we look at the precipitation outlook, this is honestly what stands out the most to me. You can't take these maps certainly for granted, but when we take a look at where our heaviest snowfall totals for the year are going to be, they're going to be in the higher elevation areas along the mountains, and some states showing that below average snow or below average precipitation outlook is expected this time of year. That translates to our snow totals. I think we're good when it comes to warmer temperatures, at least through mid to late December, right before Christmas is what I'm expecting. So we're talking about a lot of dates here. Here's a look at that updated calendar for you. First day of winter is coming December 21st. That's going to be 12 days out from now, and we're talking about above average temperatures. That's a good sign. Christmas is just 16 days away, and now we are officially 100 days until spring. If we're getting a little bit too cold outside, you're starting to get uncomfortable in the morning hours, count down your days until we start to see some grass blooming again. We start to see those flowers coming back as well. Just 100 more days until we get back to the spring season. Northwest Arkansas, over the next 10 days, honestly not a lot to talk about other than some cold mornings in the short term. Warmer over the weekend associated with some rain chances, and then even heading into next week, looking like we stay on the warmer end when it comes to this time of the month, upper 50s, not too much to complain about. Across the River Valley, again, chilly mornings over the next several days. Actually see some sunshine break out on Wednesday. We're warming by the end of the week. Friday night into Saturday looks like our next best rain chance outside of what we see overnight tonight. And then by the time we get to the end of the weekend into the start of next week, we could see more of those showers as well. From 5 News, I'm meteorologist Stephen Elmore. That's your 5+ extended forecast.